Okay, so now it looks like it's live. Let's see now. Okay, hello everybody. James Murphy here, aka the Power Box, the TVC Power Box. Sorry, guys. Tonight I want to talk about the importance of the info site, the blog, and the Kringle Cash website. This is what we all use when we are members of TVC. The info site is where we can get the info on how many members is in TVC. We can get the currency calculator to calculate how much will our coin be worth in a certain amount of time. And we've also got how much how much it is worth per TBC coin currently. So okay, let me see if this is going to work. I'm going to click on screen share. Just let me know if it's going to work. Okay.
Steven says hello.
Hi, Steven. Okay, now let's see. Let's see. It's still picking up there.
I still see your face. I'll see now if it goes to screen share. There is a lag. Yes.
Okay. Okay, guys. Now let me first start off by doing this. I'm going to go to the info site first. Yeah, this is the first time I've been doing this. So, okay, there you guys can see we currently 3,006,501 members. Okay, now isn't that amazing? Yeah, we can also see on the info site migration to the new blockchain coming soon. Are you ready? Okay, become trusted sellers today. Okay, guys. Yeah, we can see everything that we need to see on the info site. This is where we can get hold of all of our additional info, except when it's not coming to the blog. There's members, formula, calculators, and we can got currency calculator, max value currency calculator, projection calculator, testimonials, and broadcasts. Is there anything you guys want me to see on, to click on, and to show you on this info site? Just let me know in the comments there, and then I'll do it for you.
No, just pick one. Go to.
Okay, let me do the projection calculator.
Just so that they can get the hang of it. And then,
Okay, guys, let's say we start off with $100. Okay, this is what we purchased $100 worth of TVC. Okay, we do $100. You click go, and then you can see here day one $100, day $201, day 302.01, and so on and so forth. Now, after 31 days, your $100 has turned into $134. Now, isn't that's great? That's amazing.
you won't get that at any bank.
Now, when you go down all the way to the bottom, $100 after 364 days shows here $3,703.90. Okay, so now there that just tells you you've made $3,603.90 profit on your $100 in 364 days. That's 1 year. Now, my personal opinion, you're not going to get that anywhere. I know of banks where you can get to invest. You can put in $100 like this. You put in $100, and then after a year, you may be sitting on $120. You may be grown 20% in the whole year. Okay, it actually works out to about 5% a year, 5 to 7% a year interest on your investment.
No, something like that.
So that's how it normally works. Now I know that's how it works here by us in South Africa by First National Bank, FNB. Now I'm going to go like this. Uh, Okay, the blog.thebillioncoins.info. And now let's go to the blog, guys. Now this is where it starts to get interesting. This is where you see the blog. This is where you get everything. Don't miss this. The next send button meeting will be talking about the cruise. Yeah, this is actually something quite interesting. Let's open this up. Okay, there we can see what this cruise looks like. Oh, and there's what Chris Kringle there.
Chris Kringle.
Santa. There's Chris Kringle. Yes, okay, it's only a picture, but still, this is amazing.
That you'll find out in your send button meeting on Monday.
You'll find that out on the send button meeting on Monday. Guys, check here. Great new hand signal sign for the TBC community by the voice of TBC. Bitcoin Randy came up with a new signature. It's like a half tab, is what I would call it. A half tab, you're pointing always up. That's what I say.
You will show the half tab when you stop. Doesn't share screen anymore.
Yes, when I stop sharing screen. Okay, I don't know how to stop sharing screen. So can I just get a bit of advice there? Now, yeah, congratulations to the TVC community. Deserves some gold stars. Thank you all for staying up to date. As we get closer to migration, we need to pay more attention to the blog and the voice of TBC. Okay, guys, I'm going to open up this one. Migration to the blog of sorry. We need to pay even more attention to the blog and the voice of TBC and to your favorite broadcasters. That last video I wanted 2,000 views was critical to watch and pay attention to all the details. Help me supply the world with the TBC coins through the cookie reward system. With love, Admin. And Admin has got a lot of love for all of us. And it's true what Admin says. Bitcoin Randy's videos are very, very important and very true, as Bitcoin Randy is now in the meeting after the meeting of his video, of his live stream.
The meeting after the meeting.
But guys, as you can see here, you can see that there is so much different blogs and information. Yeah, let's click on page 65. Now this is going to go to the beginning. Sorry, that didn't load. This is going to go to the beginning. April 12, 2016. We don't need an exchange. Who is getting rich in the markets? Very few. Why is that? Because most have no idea how to navigate the market successfully, right? Who benefits from a cryptocurrency that way? I would agree there. What does $1 trillion look like? The current financial system is so unfair. This is way more money than what most people could ever believe. Okay, let's go to the very, very first blog that came out. What? Scarcity is artificial. Come live, come live a life of abundance. Let's open that. Okay, let's go to the first blog. That's what I'm picking up as the very first blog that Edmund put up for us. Okay, there is a video which I won't play right now. Okay, guys, I'm only going to read a bit of this, maybe the first 2 paragraphs. Have you ever suspected that the whole game of this life is rigged? Your suspicions are correct. This video may be short, but it says a whole lot. Here's what it said. 2016 is set to be more unequal, is said to be a more unequal world than ever before. For the first time, the richest 1% of the population will enjoy a greater share of the global wealth than the other 99%. Now, guys, we are part of the other 99%, according to what the elite has told us and according to what we have been labeled in the system. Now, this statement comes from the people that brings you The Economist, a publisher that caters to the 1% elite of the world. Now, the Economist came up with a newspaper in the 80s, or a magazine in the 80s stating, get ready, I think it was 1988.
I can't remember the date now.
But it's like 30 years ago, where it says, get ready for a new world currency. Now, isn't that amazing? If you are like most people of the contents of this video makes, oh, sorry, okay, let me start back there from that. If you are like most people, the contents of this video makes you very upset. And not out of jealousy, but because this is so unfair. You are being ripped off, not just in the financial sense. Your time, energy, and efforts have been exploited. Okay, now that's also extremely interesting, guys. Especially that word there. These last last few things.
Yep.
I'm going to highlight financial sense. Time, energy, efforts have been exploited. Now, guys, why would they want to exploit these things of ours? It's so that they can use it against us in a certain way so that we do not open our eyes to see what's happening. It seems like the evil people that set up this whole system are not even satisfied with what they already have. Seems like they won't stop spreading artificial scarcity until they also possess your soul too. Very, very alarming. Very, very alarming. Now, this is one of the reasons why TBC is here.
And this is actually one of my most favorite blogs.
This is one of our most favorite blogs because this blog was one of the biggest eye openers of ours. Alarming. Why is it alarming? Because the elite want to control everyone in the 99% of the population of the world. They want to control it. They want to control us. And at the end of the day, for some of us people who is not wanting to listen and see what's happening, unfortunately, this is going to happen to them. But people like us that is in TBC and the new people who join TBC, this will not happen to them. Okay, let's carry on.
Stephen says you're doing a great job, James.
Thanks, Stephen. Unfortunately, most people have literally been brainwashed into believing that scarcity is normal and acceptable. Now, what they mean by the scarcity is where they come and say there is not a lot of coal left in the there is not a lot of coal left to mine. There is not enough oil left to get out the earth. There is not enough gold, not enough diamonds, which is untrue. There is more than enough to go around. How much open land is there?
Climb in your car, go take a 30-minute drive out of town, stop under a tree, and look around you. Use your eyes. Open your eyes to what you see with your own soul of your eyes.
Yes. As admin also says, yeah, it's not. Okay. Just like they said, we have been brainwashed in believing scarcity is normal and acceptable, but it's not. The most natural thing is abundance, and humanity is being robbed of all their dreams and aspirations. Can you relate to that? Who can relate to that?
I can, because my dreams also stopped and now they are becoming a reality.
My dreams are also stopped, but also starting to become a reality.
And it's because of TBC.
Yes. And if by now you have no idea what I'm talking about, then the elite has succeeded in your case in keeping you in the dark, completely unaware of what's really happening. So, guys, admin is trying so hard to give us all the information we need. Now, okay, because the blog is our main source of information. Okay. The blog is our main source of information. Now, okay, let me now go to the next thing I wanted to go to. Okay, I can't seem to find it.
What did you want?
Kringle cache.
You must have to do that in your tomorrow's video.
Okay, then what I'll do is I'll do the next one in tomorrow's video.
And you can just add in the stop sharing.
Okay, I'll stop sharing now.
Getting the hang of this live streaming.
Okay, and now I need to, I think, go like that. And there you go, I'm back. And I don't know if people can see me.
Back face value.
I will wait a few seconds. Has anyone got any questions?
There's only you watching. Stephen's watching ours and yours and Randy's. He's multitasking. Or multi-watching.
Okay, guys, look. As I said.
There you go. See you back.
Okay, cool. As I said tonight, in the main point of my video is the importance of the info site, the blog and Kringle cache. Okay, I unfortunately didn't prepare the Kringle cache on my laptop. And but now I want to sit and speak about what admin's first blog was about. The elite has got us in such a mind frame that there is this much gold, this much oil, this much platinum, this much diamonds, wada.
Juice says hello.
Hi, Jules. Thanks for being here. And the elite literally brainwash us. But now they're still trying to. Like they're trying to brainwash us with cell phones, TVs, laptops, all the electronic equipment and gadgets we can get.
5G network.
5G networks. I'm a gadget guy myself. And I know some people, I know quite a lot of people who loves gadgets. I like to keep updated with the latest things and might not be able to always afford it, but I always find out about the newest and latest gadgets and stuff that is out on the market.
False news.
Yes, they don't just brainwash us with gadgets and things; they brainwash us with false news.
False events. Look at 9/11.
Yes, false events, 9/11. There is so many different things the elites are trying to use to blind us. Now, for people like you and me and my mother, yeah,
And Bitcoin Randy and all of our
Bitcoin
TBC
Randy,
family.
everyone in TBC, we are now in the mission of opening our eyes and seeing what's actually happening. We can't sit back and accept it.
No, we can't. We've got to say no.
We have got to say no. We have got to decide when it is time to say enough is enough. And that is something that a lot of people are too afraid to do.
Okay, the main purpose of the blog, just like Randy says, you need nutrition for your body to function correctly. The blog is our brain's nutrition in the information that admin is sharing with us on a daily basis, keeping us updated, keeping us informed on what our brain needs to achieve and grow to where the end result's going to be. So, like
Yes.
we get to have our nutrition when we eat, and we have our water, and we exercise, get enough sleep, we also need to keep our brain active. Because if we do not keep our brain active, we become sluggish, and we just become down and not knowing what to do in life.
Yes. And look, there's a lot of factors in the world of today that the elite use against us.
Yeah, they even use our family members and countries against countries and families against families.
And you know how they get to do that? Through these things, through cell phones. Because cell phones is one thing that causes a lot of disruptions in relationships, marriages, families. That is something that is used to brainwash people to such a point where they can't even think for themselves, and they think doing certain things is okay. Now,
When last have you guys come in your car, gone out, and enjoyed life?
yeah,
Instead of sitting in front of your television set watching DVD after DVD after DVD. When last have you guys read a book?
yeah. Look, I'm not one for reading, guys. Let me tell you that I'm not one for reading.
I read the blog
But you know what?
and other books.
When it comes to the blog, I read the blog. My mother reads the blog constantly. Whenever I see my mom, she's reading the blog. She's teaching herself. And yes, I read the blog. I can, of course, do a lot more effort when it comes to the blog. But the whole thing about this is TVC has got me to such a point in my life where no matter what happens, I will still be there for TVC. And not just me, but my family as well. Okay, guys, I'm actually lost for words tonight. I don't know why.
No, you're not lost for it because your half an hour is almost up.
Oh, okay. Well, I was 5 minutes late.
Oh, okay. Um, our nutrition is not only important for us to eat every day and sleep, and our nutrition, the most important that I could say, like Randy says, is our brain's function and our mindset. And don't forget that our mindset is also a part of poverty, like Randy just said in his video. Being poverty stricken in your mind and your way of thinking. Yeah, there's different sets of poverty where you literally see people hungry and needing food and shoes and clothes and a roof over their head. But there's so many different forms of poverty. I don't think we all see it clear enough.
Yes. Right, guys. Okay, before I carry on saying what I want to say, I read the part about Randy's greeting for TBC. That's Randy's greeting for TBC. Like a mini dab. You don't
Dab,
do the
dab,
second arm.
dab, dab.
You
Okay,
do
not a
one
skew
arm.
one. Straight one. Dabby dabs.
You do the one arm, pointing upwards because TBC only goes up. Okay, guys. Look. Yeah, I see my time's almost up. At the end of the day, we need to sit and think about what is happening around us. What is the elite doing to us? What are we going to do to stop them?
It's our choice. The decision lays with us.
Yes. You know what, guys? Okay, I'll be ending off now. So then my words for tonight is, and words for thought is, God created us to have our own free will, not to be controlled by anyone or anything. The Bible does prophecy about things that will happen in the future, which some things has started happening. But we need to decide on where we are going to stand. Are we going to stand one leg in the bad side, one leg in the good side? Are we going to stand in the bad side or decide to stay in the good side, open our eyes and see what's happening?
Jump out of that badness and jump into the glorious abundance of the billion coin TBC.
Jump that line. There is literally a little hair thin line between good and evil. And the elite is evil. Us people in TBC is good. And we need to jump into the goodness so that we can get this elite to stop controlling our minds. Because God created us to have our own free will and our own free thinking and our own free mind. Not to be controlled by anyone or anything.
We're nobody's puppet.
Yes. Okay, Stephen, look, we will be there. That's why I'll be ending off now. Guys, I thank you all for being in my video tonight. I hope to see you guys tomorrow evening. From now until then, guys, from me.
And from me, Mary Murphy, aka Crystallize from South Africa.
Goodbye and God bless, guys.
God bless. I'm sorry for my video that was lagging out, but we had the internet glitching bugs. Okay.
Yes. Thanks,
Bye.
guys. Bye bye.